Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
That's your podcast number 16.
Oof, time
Yeah.
flies. Yes, and it's almost the end of the year now.
It is.
It's actually a good time for reflection about a lot of things.
Exactly.
I think that's why it's a good topic, what we're going to talk about now.
Yep. We're talking about getting your mind right. So the mindset of having a successful business, because it's all in the mind, right?
It is, especially when it's like you're the owner of your business, you need to have a lot of power in you and a lot of patience
Self-belief.
in you.
Yeah.
Self-belief, yes, because there's a lot of ups and downs. And if you are not mentally strong and working with yourself on that, so it's not going to be that easy to survive. Because especially when you start a business, the first year or two and even more,
really hard
until you get to the place that you build yourself strong enough.
You get those stories in your head, and you want to manage the stories in your head. So today we're gonna give you 4 tips. 4. So tip number 1 is, are you giving value from a practical perspective? So an example would be Uber. So there's obviously a need for it's an online, it's an app. People needed to get around from A to B. They didn't want to spend a lot of money, and so Uber was born. So practical really, really is a good way to go. Because people want it, they need it, and therefore it's much easier to marketing to get it going.
Actually, I think even if you look from a marketing perspective, right? Like you can say a lot of companies got same kind of product or service. So what are you bringing to the table that others are not? And it doesn't necessarily need to be a certain feature in the product, because that's also an option, but also something that you bring from yourself to the picture. And that's the beauty, because people buy from people. And if you bring something that other people are not, and some people will feel a connection to that, you're going to be able to succeed, although the competition is big. So it's not a matter of like how the competition is, and what are you bringing? What's your added value?
And actually today I was speaking to somebody who's got this, she's a qualified chef and she manages a restaurant. And she's had a lot of people come to her and say, look, I'd really like you to make us some food, and, obviously paid for it, but like make us some food, and we're very keen on that, and special type and so forth, and catering and whatever. So she's now got these people asking, and she's like, oh my gosh, I've now got all these clients, and now I need to create a business. So that's the ideal way. The ideal way is to start a business when people are coming to you consistently and going, oh, don't you do this or don't you do that? And then you go, hey, hang on a minute, I actually do. That's when it's great. Having the client and then starting the business is better than creating the business and trying to find the clients who you think want.
Although it's not always an option.
No, it's not
for everyone. So, but if you have that option, good. But if not, so still, you need to create something that, eventually, bottom line, when you get up in the morning, you need to make sure that you do something that you love, something that you're passionate about.
Yes.
And don't chase after the paycheck, because if you're going to chase after the paycheck, you're not going to succeed, because especially in the first few years, it's a struggle to get to where you want to. So don't chase that. Chase after what you really like, what you're passionate about, and just follow that. And if you follow that, people will follow you automatically.
They will. The second one is, if you can have 1 client, that means you could have 50 clients if you so desire. But it's literally getting that first one. And so often people go, oh, I've only got 1 client, I've just started. That's amazing. 1 is the beginning of many, 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 many. Some people start a business and then get 1. 1 means you're onto something. So 1 is amazing. So if you've got 1, well done.
Just like by getting 1, it just shows you that you can do it. So now you get a formula and you start following it, and then you get more and more. And it can be that even 1 going to bring you 1 more, and the other one going to bring you 1 more. And it's
organic.
It's just it's like even the setup on a business. The moment you start to get money, even if it's like something small, it's just open your lock. It just open everything for you, and things gonna come back to you. But don't give up that easily. If you got 1, even if you're gonna have 1 just for a few months at the start, it doesn't mean that you cannot get more. It's a great start. You did the 1 thing. Now you're gonna move on. You're gonna start getting more and more and more. But always, I think something that I think is important to mention, that always be able to adapt the changes, to be flexible.
You gotta be flexible.
Because if you start with 1 client and it's working, but you're not able to get more clients, so check yourself for a second. Maybe you're missing something in the process. Maybe you need to do some changes, because we just spoke about it now. I myself did some changes in my company, and I evolved myself and I grew in my business, because I realized when I first started I had a certain need that I thought people have in like their minds. But I realized there's actually more and more and more. So that's why I took my business to more and more places. Like now I'm going to launch my first online courses that I'm going to start selling, and it's amazing. I'm super excited.
Yeah, well done.
But it wasn't something I thought like in the beginning of my business that I'm going to do. I was in a different place at all. So that's a nice thing. Listen to your client's needs. So if you have one client,
value,
add more stuff. It's exactly. So it's a link between the first one to the second one.
Yep.
You're adding a practical value to your clients and you learn about them.
Exactly.
Number three
is managing the emotional state. So in other words, what I mean by that is you have stories in your head. So you might wake up today and go, "Geez, I'm on it. It's amazing. I can change the world. I've got everything wrapped up and sorted." And you can wake up another day and go, "Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I don't feel I'm good enough. I don't feel I'm worthy. I don't feel I'm..." And that story you just tell yourself. So you need to emotionally become strong, your mind, through meditation, through going to a coach, through, exercise. You need to find something that works for you, but something that works to keep your mind strong.
It is, and we spoke about so many times in our podcast about like how having your own business is a roller coaster, and if you're not going to be able to push yourself all the time, because you always fall. Seriously,
yeah.
Like, we admit it, like we have our downs and ups, and like there's moments you get up in the morning, you say like, really,
can I do this?
Can I do this? Am I doing the right thing? Like, should I stay in this business? Maybe I should just find a 9-to-5 job, and that's it. Then remind yourself, why have you decided to do what you do? And that's why I say, don't chase after the paycheck. Chase after what you really love to do and you feel it from the inside. And then that's going to give you the motivation all the time that you're doing the right thing and you're just going to do it. Because you need to find that thing. So for me, for example, yoga is what helps me to get my motivation back and clear my mind, and then
send to yourself.
So everyone got something different. So just follow it.
Yep. And the fourth one is giving back. And I know a lot of companies and corporates do this, and it's obviously in relation to maybe the size of your business or to what you connect with. I'm big into this, sounds very strange, but I love picking up litter. I've got a thing about picking up litter. So I love getting, in a personal capacity, I love getting involved with beach cleanups. That's something I really, really enjoy doing. So that's something that I would absolutely do with pleasure on a give back. Some people do soup kitchens, some people do giveaways, some people paint houses.
I do a lot of lectures for free, like in different events and things like that. Because
education.
It's just to teach and inspire other people, like with the things that I had in my life and how I got to where I am. And so, and and every opportunity I have to contribute to something and to donate I'll do it. So, it's
always give back.
So I believe in it also from the side of the more spiritual, the abundant side. Like, like if you give, you're going to get back. So
reciprocity.
Just give. Just give and say it out there. Like,
give back. Always.
Not everyone necessarily have the option in their life to give. But although I do believe you do. I think like everyone, even if it's just to give a hug or like an attention. So just give whatever you can and, make it as part of your business.
Yeah.
You don't need to be like the big companies that say that for every rand you're going to get in, like you're going to donate a rand or whatever.
Yeah.
But you can do whatever you can, and that's the nice thing about it. Give back. And even if it means that, like, also part of what we do, all the information and knowledge that we're trying to share with you guys, that's also part of giving. It's something we do for free because we believe in it. Like, we really want to share, like, our knowledge, our experience,
and something we've gone through, which we know is challenging, and why not?
And we're still going through, and like we're just sharing like our experience and trying, like, if we can help other people to encourage them in their hard moments in the business. So yes, if we can give them the right tool or like a nice idea, so why not? That's part of what we're trying to take it. So just give back. I think it's amazing. It's gonna make you feel also amazing.
You do feel good, yeah. So should we summarize the four? You want to start?
Number one, practical value. Always give something from you to the table, something that's going to make you, to distinguish you from your competitors, to separate you from them, highlight you.
Yep. Number two is if you've got one client, you can have many more if you choose and if you want.
Yes. Number three, manage your emotions, because we know you need to be very strong mentally when you have your own business. So always find something to encourage you not to give up. And
number four, give back. Whatever resonates with you, but give back on some level. Yes.
So if you enjoyed our video, please also subscribe to our pages, to our YouTube channels, newsletters, every type of like marketing. Please give us a like, a heart, any type of feedback. If you want a different topic for us to chat about around like marketing and personal development, just share with us and let us know. And we're just here to give.
We are. And next week we will be on podcast number 17, and we will be talking about procrastination.
Yes, we all struggle with that.
We do in some areas.
Easy.
Yeah,
we
do.
Always run away because we don't want to deal with things.
Stuff we don't want. Exactly. So until next week, thank you and have a great week, everyone. Bye.
Bye.